Hello everyone. Today I'm here with another review, and it is of the 2001 Kellogg's Mini Bean Toy Story plushies. I apologize for not uploading that much. I've been busy with school. Let me know if you want a short video showing you guys how these work. Anyways, let's get on with the first plush. Here is the Woody from the little set. Mine does not have a tag, and mine is clearly damaged. You can see the eyes, they're kind of pink. I think he's been doing some stuff with Kermit. This plush is clearly going for a more cartoony style. You know, obviously like cheap down the cost because these were just plushies in cereal bags or cereal boxes. The main material is just this rough felt material. It's actually kind of soft, but the rest of it is printed on, so it's not the nicest. Like this hat is kind of made of a more of a scratch material. And it's a different material for this part of the hat too, which has this little printing on it. The entire back of the head is printed on, which you probably wouldn't be able to tell unless you look right there, and also at the stitching, which my camera won't focus, so I guess you don't get to see that. He does have eyebrows underneath his hat, and his nose is just a little piece of felt cut to a triangle. I like how they did his scarf. They actually made it like one piece, like a separate piece from the plush. You can see he has a little neck underneath that. Something that a lot of these characters don't have. My Woody's body is kind of bent, kind of weird, because it was folded in a bag, but mine didn't come with a bag. Mine actually had a tag on it, but it was super, really bad. Like, here's what the tag looked like. So that's why I took it off. The tag says Walt Disney World Woody Mini Bean. My apologies, I should have practiced that, but it has all the logos, all the random stuff, all the annoying stuff, boring. Let's get back to the plush. His entire body is printed on, except this is a separate material from this. You can see it right there. Kind of wish it was like this, because you can tell that if you feel the arms compared to this, that's already not good. They didn't even color his badge in, and it's not from age, it's always been like that. His belt is the incorrect color, and also it doesn't wrap around on his back, which is some bit of quality control, as you'll see in a later plush. He's got some stitches across his legs, so that way he can flop. Doesn't really have that in his arms, so I'm glad he has it in the legs. His left boot kind of points inwards, actually both of them point inwards, but that's fine. And he's got little beans. You know, that's why they call it mini beans. Mini Bean Woody. Let's get him out of the way. Let's look at Buzz. I've heard people say that this is like the worst plush in the entire set, just because it doesn't have its back compartment. Also, mine is just really dirty. Don't mind that. But I think this one's pretty good. I like the pattern for this guy. I like his face. Speaking of the face, it's all just printed on, but I think it's done really well. It kind of reminds me of the TV show that aired in the late 90s. And the movie that came out for that show. He's got the little purple circles around his ears. I don't know what those are for. I'm not a spaceman. I have never been in space. I've tried to fix his neck, but I think it's just a stuffing issue, or it's like a stitching issue, so that's kind of irreversible. His body's really well done. I'm really happy with it. It's just printed on, but it feels nice, because the whole body is made out of this nice material. Nice, smooth, silky material. Although it does make the pattern makes his arms hard to move, because he's always just in this pose like that. One of these days I'll make him a little back thing so he can fly, but for now I'll just leave him like this. He does correctly have the black strip that goes all around his body, and his feet also point inwards, but he's also got much more detail put into it. I like his shoes. They're very nice, and the little circles on his knees, his little knee pads, and also he's got some stuff on his arms, and yeah, very nice. One of my favorites. Jessie is next, and she is, in my opinion, the worst looking one in the entire set, and probably one of my least favorites. Her body is alright, but her legs are kind of lazily done, and I do like the denim look that they went right here, but they should have just done the same thing that they did with Woody. It's kind of inconsistent. Also, the belt on hers actually goes around, unlike Woody's, as I mentioned earlier. Her arms are fine, and her neck, you can see she has a neck. If you pull her chin up, she's got a weird little bump right there. That's kind of weird. I don't know what she's going for there, but I don't know. Color for the stitching on her hat is incorrect. It is supposed to be white, but it is fine. It is, after all, a cheap plush made for cereal boxes. Although I will definitely appreciate the fact that they had real string for her hair, even though it's the wrong color. She has a little bow. Last up on this list is Bullseye. He is primarily sitting down, but if you want to stand him up, I think he looks much better standing up. And he's actually far shorter than Woody, which is obviously inaccurate to the movies. I mean, this DVD really does not help. Also, it's super scratched up. I've had this thing since I was born, pretty much. It all uses the same material. There's no printing on this guy except for his eyes and his eyebrows. And his hair, it's just alright. And the tail is also similar, but I think they could have done a little better with the tail. I do like that they tried to make the little individual bumps on his legs, although I think his front legs are too far together, which is obviously intended for him to sit down. Also, let's have the side profile besides. Let's look away from the tag. That is cheese! I mean, you can see they gave him some nostrils, they gave him some teeth, looking like a donkey. Please don't mind my donkey impression. His saddle is also the same material, and it's stitched on pretty nicely, although it really picks up well on camera. Yeah, that's not really well done. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention, all these guys still have their tush tags, Walt Disney World, all that stuff, copyright information, and Kellogg's. And there we go, that is the complete set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys will let me know what I should review next, and I'll see you guys next time.